Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and dreamers of all ages, welcome to the Disney Countdown Show.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
Hello, friends, and welcome. Oh my goodness, every time I go to start the show and all of a sudden I get all choked up. Anyway, let me try that again. Hello, friends, and welcome to the show. I am the Dapper Danielle, and I am joined by the ever so fabulous Megan the Magical Millennial, my co-host from the other coast. Good morning, babe. What you doing?
Hi, good morning. I am, I'm doing all right. We're just chilling. We're having a good time. I just got back from Las Vegas. Which
I
is
saw it. You just did a quick little girls trip weekend?
We did. 24-hour trip to Vegas. We went and saw Backstreet Boys at the Sphere, and it was so much fun. We had such a good time.
That's amazing. Did you guys just get tickets last minute?
And everyone's surprised because I didn't post about it. Because
No,
I wanted
you
to
didn't.
just
I'm
enjoy
obsessed,
it.
though.
I wanted to be in the moment. I'll post it later.
But heaven forbid you actually be in the moment and
I know,
okay.
and not post something about my life. Crazy.
I'll add a note to that, but yes, continue.
Yeah. I was thinking about it I've been thinking about it for a while. I was like, dang, they're doing another residency at the Sphere. I've never been to the Sphere. And it's been around for quite a few years now. And they were at Planet Hollywood, I want to say 5 or 6 years ago. And I was like, dang, I missed that one. So maybe we should go to this. I've never seen Backstreet Boys live. And I brought it up to my friend Jackie, and she was like, let's go. We're doing it. Let's make it happen. We went on a Sunday, so the last show of that week of this last weekend. And because they're here, I think they're there for the next couple weeks. And so we're like, yeah, we just did a 24-hour trip to Vegas to go see them and hang out for a bit and then come right back. And it was such a good time. I went with Jackie and my mom and my mother-in-law, and it was a blast. Everyone, because Backstreet Boys is a multi-generational band, right? But definitely for us millennials, it is the Millennium Tour. So they did the whole Millennium album and and then some.
They knew who they were catering
They
to.
knew exactly who they were performing for. And when I tell you it was a sold out packed crowd, everyone was wearing white. That was a thing to wear Millennium white. That was the thing. And it was so cool. The Sphere is a really cool venue for those who have been and seen it. But what a crazy concert venue. And they also do regular movies there and stuff. Kind of it's like Soarin, but on steroids. It's just, it's massive. So yeah, great time. Loved it. And I was definitely a little bit tired when I got back yesterday. So now I'm just oh, hello, good morning. I'm here. And I'm ready to do podcasts. Let's go.
That's so funny. I was very much in the same boat of not wanting to, I wanted to be in the moment and not turn everything in normal life into content.
Yeah.
So while you're off partying up with the Backstreet Boys, I was pretty lame actually. I was here crafting. I got struck with the midnight, what was it? Crafting bug, I guess you can call it. Any creative person, this happens to them. Around 10 o'clock at night, all of a sudden it hits them. I need to spray paint something. So I currently have a bookshelf that I completely changed the color of on my patio, and I need to get it away before my property manager sees it. But I need to, so get back inside. And I ran out of paint, and I was like, okay, we're doing an 11 o'clock run to Walmart before it closes in the middle of the night. Uh-huh. And I was like, oh, I could film this and make this random content. I'm like, no, not everything needs to be content. Nobody needs to see me in my paint splattered oversized t-shirt running in the middle of Walmart. But it's all good.
It's all good. And that's the thing. It's we can just enjoy the moment. Right. You're exactly right. Not everything has to be content. And that's kind of just what I wanted to do with this weekend, just to go and enjoy it. Something that I've been wanting to do for a while, be with my friend, be with my family, really. And yeah, that's what it was. So I have stuff in my camera roll. It'll go up later. Don't worry.
Exactly. I even have so many things that need to go up here too. But and that's kind of what this whole episode is about. We're kind of reflecting on things that either bring in nostalgia or just bring us joy. And a lot of these things you can't capture on social media. And it's going to be our top 5 out of our top 10 Disney park sights, sounds, and smells. And I think a lot of you resonated with some of the ones that we did in our 10 through 6, and now we're doing our 5 through 1. And I'm interested to see if you guys understand or relate to any of these, or again, you're going to think, oh my goodness, Danielle, you're crazy. You need to calm down. One of the two. And yeah, are you excited about this list, Megan? Or
I am. I think I went a pretty broad-ish, or like stuff that is, it was great, my 6 through 10, but I am really excited about the 1 through 5. Yeah, okay, I'm like very confident in this top 5 list. Yeah,
fabulous.
Looking forward to it. Mm-hmm. But y'all, if you've been following us on the socials, we so appreciate you. We've been posting some clips of our previous episodes and countdowns there. Thank you so much for following us at Disney Countdown Show on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. And also our full episodes on YouTube for those who watch on the YouTube over there. Hello, fam. YouTube.com/Countdown Network. And of course, we do have our personal socials. I am the magical millennial _ on all the things. She is the Dapper Danielle. And yeah, just thank you for following us and keeping up with our stuff over there, because we're trying to get, some fun stuff up for you and a little bit of recaps from the show. So we appreciate you. Mm-hmm.
And y'all make sure you're also going and rating or reviewing us wherever you're listening to the show. And y'all, again, you guys have already been on top of this already, but just in case, if you are newer to the show and you need some reminding, you can rate and review us wherever you listen to your podcast. On Spotify, you can leave those stars. On Apple, you can leave the stars and write us a little note. And if you're on a platform kind of like Spotify where you can't write out a caption, you can either leave it in the show notes of whichever episode you're currently listening to, or you can send us a DM over on Instagram, on the show's Instagram, or you can also send us an email at disneycountdownshow@gmail.com.
Yeah, and we do have a couple here that we'd love to get to. And if we haven't gotten to yours yet, don't worry, we will, I promise you. But this one here is from Ben on Instagram. And Ben says, I love your show so much, and I just started listening to it. Goofy is my favorite character, and being able to listen to Bill Farmer talk about his time making a Goofy movie was amazing. Yay. Also, as my family's Disney historian, I also love the Bob Gurr interview. Hopefully you can get more former Imagineers on. Thank you for bringing Disney joy on your show and your other socials. Thank you so much, Ben. Yes, talking to both Bob and Bill was incredible, and having that was relatively close together in our seasons there, so it was really such a dream for us, Disney historians, Disney nerds, and Goofy is a favorite for me too, so talking to Bill was awesome. But thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it. Hoping to have more Disney, either Disney historians or Imagineers on the show soon. Yeah.
Fun things.
Mm-hmm.
Now this next one is from Allison on Instagram, and this one says, hello, I've been listening to the podcast for a couple of months now, and it has become my go-to Disney podcast. I really enjoyed the recent episode on Summer Playlist, especially the Phineas and Ferb shout out. My 6-year-old daughter has discovered the show on Disney Plus this summer, so we have been listening to the music on repeat.
Nice.
Allison, if you go back and listen to the Christmas playlist, there's a lot of Phineas and Ferb Christmas.
Yes, there is.
Downhill spiral if you want some Christmas in July. Just if you need to break it up a little bit, just letting you know. Anyway, where did I leave off on this? We went to the beach on vacation last month. Our GPS frequently redirected us back Beach Road, which my daughter sang the tune of Backyard Beach every time the back beach road. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Cute.
I love that. So I squealed when the song made the list. Looking forward to the next episode, and thanks to for all you guys do, Allison. Thank you.
That's awesome. Thanks. Yes, and Backyard Beach was that on your
That was
top
on
list?
mine.
That's right. That's awesome. Thanks, Allison. This next one is from Maggie. This is our girl Maggie from our Patreon. Thank you so much for sending this in, Maggie. Really appreciate it. Maggie says, hey, I just wanted to say the surprise interview last night was amazing. I've dreamed my whole life of meeting Bob Gurr. So this is from May, after we interviewed Bob Gurr.
Oh.
And when I logged onto the recording, I actually started to cry. You all made Disney magic happen last night. Thank you so much for creating this space for us. This podcast means so much to the listeners. So Maggie is a Patreon and was able to tune in live to our interview with Bob Gurr. And it was, really, really cool. So Thank you so much, Maggie. You're the best.
Yes. Okay, this one, is this from Dana?
Dana. Yes.
Dana? Okay.
On Instagram.
Dana on Instagram says, after listening to the last 2 shows with talk about Danielle's Epcot book, really seems like the editing team would benefit from doing an Epcot trip with Danielle to better understand what she's bringing to the experience. Hold on.
Yeah.
Everyone already does drinking around the world. That's not the Dapper Danielle side of things. And they need to experience the wonderful things we already know and experience from her to better, for her to do better with her work.
Mm-hmm.
Just a thought. Love you ladies. And I'm flipping through the book right now and prep for MK on Friday. My goal is to see the new parade. Everything else is whatever the day brings. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. And yes, fully agree that someone from the team should be with the Dapper Danielle as you walk through Epcot, through the World Showcase, because drinking around the world was a thing that started by us, by the people, not
right.
Not by
Disney. Disney is slightly catering, but they will never advertise to it.
No.
If that makes sense.
I mean, but in terms of like the festivals, they've outwardly said on social media where they like to start for like the festivals. Like I think it was for either Food and Wine or for Flower and Garden, and they said Canada. They came out with a video that said, and they said Canada. The booklet says Canada. So
everything says Canada.
But that is in terms of the festivals and like the food. They will never. I don't think they'll ever talk about anything related to drinking around the world.
Oh,
so,
yeah, no.
That's all started by us.
Right. And what's funny is like, so I don't know if y'all saw on social media, because the video did not do well over on TikTok, but it did on Instagram, that I didn't know until the last day of San Diego Comic-Con that my book was even out there. It was at the Simon & Schuster's table, and Cole went out there on the last day and he investigated, and y'all, I don't know how many they brought, but they sold it out and it was gone by the last day. And I'm just like, publishing team, I could have been out there. I could have been signing the things. I don't know. So what's funny is that somebody that's on my regular side of the emails, the publishing team, is also like was there at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, I know you saw my video, so let's have a conversation now, because they still don't know what to do with me, because nobody knows like influencer first, author second, because most authors might be a little too skittish to go to San Diego Comic-Con. Let's be real, right?
Right.
So yeah, where I'm the opposite, where I'm like, bring me to the people. I want to see all the nerds, the geekdom. It's amazing.
Oh man, no, that was so cool though. That it's at Comic-Con. It's the biggest, basically like expo event in the country, and
I didn't know.
And it's sold out. Yeah, no, that's amazing.
So yeah,
next year,
exciting times.
Next year, Danielle,
yeah.
we got to go next year. I say that every year, but it's gonna happen. I'm down too. I want to go.
See, I feel like everybody else and their brother was there. Why didn't you go?
Because every year it comes around and like I forget about it. I don't get tickets. I don't get badges. So I don't know.
Okay, if I work it out and I get tickets, then I will make sure that you come with me, and then we'll go.
Okay.
And we'll have to do San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know. Some people are like, oh no, it's too much. It's too many people. I'm like, yeah, but it's also like one of those things of that's the one time convention. You go to your local convention all the time, but that's the one big one.
It's huge, and it gets packed in downtown San Diego and all by the waterfront there. So but I'm so down to go see it and experience it at least for like one weekend. I'm watching all of our friends do it and go through all these activations and all these things, and I'm like, they must be so tired.
Oh yeah, I'm like, you need a vacation from the vacation now. Right? I don't know from how like they're posting content.
I know, from 8 a.m. to midnight, they're just going. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. It's like D23, but even more, way more. So yeah, no, I'm happy for them. And yes, okay, next year we will definitely we'll do it. We're making it to the list. Adding it to the list. Yes.
And y'all, we do have some new Patreon family.
Yay! Wait, is it Mickey? Mickey is our new member. Hi, Mickey. Welcome to the fam. Happy to have you. we just had our July virtual hang, and it was so much fun talking all things Disney and chatting with the peeps. We had multiple friends from the UK join us, which was really nice because they were, I believe it was either 1 or 2 in the morning where they were, so that was really sweet for them to stay up and talk to us. And y'all, we have some exciting news. The Patreon meetup in Disneyland that's here on the West Coast in August is confirmed. So this is going to be open to all of our paid Patreon members. Danielle is going to be here, and we are going to meet up in the parks. Details about the date, time, and location, you can see that immediately after joining the Patreon. So the link is in our episode notes if you are interested in that. But yes, we're going to go hang out at the parks for a bit and get to see you guys in person. We did this back in, I think it was February and March. Was that right?
Yeah.
Earlier this year? Yeah.
Something like that.
So we love to do that when both of us are on one coast, and it's a lot of fun. So hope to see y'all there. But you also, with Patreon, of course, you get access to the bonus episode, access to our live recording sessions. Like, we have some peeps with us right now in the chat. Hello, fam. And it's just a lot of fun over like on the Discord, talking all things Disney. We've had people starting like new, like true friendships and everything, meeting up in the parks these days. It is amazing. And
it's so cool.
It's great to be part of this magical community that's, we can all come together and basically, become friends and talk Disney and everything. It is a lot of fun. So link is in the episode notes, or you can search us Disney Countdown on patreon.com.
So good. So good. Now, Megan, okay.
Yeah.
I was confused. So when we were doing the virtual hang and we were talking, you actually were just in the process of leaving Disneyland, and you met the Fantastic Four?
I did. I came over there because it was Fantastic Four Friday. It was the first day. They're only there for, I believe, 8 or so weeks. I think someone said 8 weeks is that the time that they're going to be there.
So
but
like
the Fantastic
right before
Four,
Halloween season.
Exactly. The Fantastic Four is meeting in Tomorrowland right now. They are in front of basically right next to the Space Mountain entrance, and you can go meet. They do swap right from. It's usually Reed and Sue are together, and then we have Johnny and the Thing together. But Herbie's my favorite, y'all. He's off to the right hand side when you're facing the stage that they're on, and he's kind of always there just doing his thing, and he talks to you. He'll sing and dance for you. It's so cute. And you can kind of just at least when I was there, you could just walk up and say hello. But the line, there is a line to go and meet the characters in the Fantastic Four. And I happened to meet Johnny and the Thing when I was up there, which is really cool. I'm not gonna lie, that those were the two I wanted to meet, because the Thing, yes, is it's pretty cool. He's completely, all in his form, right? And they were really cool. So it was fun. It took a little, it took a while. Obviously, you're able to talk to them. It's not like a pass or a walk-through meet and greet. You're definitely able to talk to them, take your photos, and and then go about your day. But super cool thing that they're doing. Totally fits with the Tomorrowland theme, because as we know, it is retro Tomorrowland. It is no longer like of the future. It's basically in the past. So it's
weird to think
they work well.
Fantastic Four is weirdly making Tomorrowland canon.
Yeah, right.
Right.
For the first time in forever. I can't remember
the first time in forever.
Yeah.
They really need to keep them around or really punt into that a little harder,
I think so. I mean, how fun would it be to just have kind of a roaming duo from Fantastic Four in there? I don't know. I think it'd be cool. You don't really need the whole backdrop. I think that's for the movie, and it kind of goes along with the promotion for the movie that just came out.
Right.
But how fun would it be to have them kind of walking around from time to time, or at the Tomorrowland stage?
Right.
So I don't know. They could keep them around. There's also, I didn't stay until the nighttime, but there is a projection show that happens every 20 minutes I guess after the sun goes down. So that's kind of cool too, on Space Mountain. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I did not know this.
Mm-hmm. The music and everything. I think it's just a few minutes long, but it's a little Fantastic Four projection compilation. So yeah.
Still, that's pretty cool.
Right? And that was something that they didn't really announce, but that exists now.
That is
I'm
really
all for it.
cool.
I saw the movie. I saw the movie twice actually, and I love it. I think it's great, and it's a perfect intro into what we are getting obviously next year for Doomsday. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So they do tie in with each other.
Oh yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay, that makes
Mhm.
sense. That makes sense.
Yep. Super fun.
Well, I think we
we-
need to jump into Disney news because
I
we have some things we got to cover.
We do. We definitely should talk about what's going on at the Disney parks. Let's do
Okay.
it.
We interrupt our program to bring you this.
Disney news. I think we talked about this a little bit. Did we talk about this last episode, or we just talked about
did,
during the
because-
virtual hang?
Because it literally was breaking news. I like.
Oh, that's
saw-
right.
Yeah, I saw someone like messaged me and I saw the post about this. But yes, the Disney animation experience, y'all, it is coming to Hollywood Studios.
It
It
is.
is taking over Launch Bay, and they are going to model it after the actual building in Burbank, the
Yes.
animation building. So
And Will's like, it was me, smiley face emoji.
it was Will. Yes, it was. On it. Will is on it. And so yeah, they're gonna have the Sorcerer Mickey hat right out front. There is gonna be a animation academy coming as well, so you can learn to draw. And essentially, I think, was this here before, Danielle, or was it somewhere else in Hollywood Studios?
Yes. So a little history of before it was Launch Bay and the carcass that was Star Wars related. This was actually a working animation studio, and this is where you could walk in. They had a little gift shop attached, but you could walk in and actually see how animation was being made.
Mhm.
And this is where Lilo and Stitch, portions of Aladdin, portions of Beauty and the Beast, most of Mulan, and the Roger Rabbit shorts, Brother Bear, was all animated in this building.
Okay.
And then when the animation studio closed suddenly, and then they kept everything in California and over in France, I believe, and then Canada, they turned this into like an animation inspired like meet and greet section. So Mickey was a meet and greet section. They had a couple of interactive things very similar to the Beast Library that was in California Adventure, like very similar vibes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And
Dang.
then they had roving characters, and then they would phase them out, and then it became Star Wars Launch Bay when Batu was becoming a thing.
Got it. Okay, so Launch Bay only came in when Batu was like being built or opened?
It was more of like because Star Wars Weekends was being phased out, and
Okay.
they wanted a place for Darth Vader to stay more regularly.
I see. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. No, I get that. Interesting. I can't believe I never went in there when it was the animation like area.
Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
no.
That's so
It was very
strange.
impressive. So it's going to be getting a little more back to its roots. It's going to be a combo, an homage to what was originally there, and then the 2.0 animation version. And through reading the official everything that's come out, Disney Junior, the play dance area, will be closing. And it's going to be refeatured, redone,
Mm-hmm.
fixed up, and then that's going to be closing at the same time as Star Wars Launch Bay. Actually, I think it's actually closing first.
Okay.
And then they're working on the other one. Little Mermaid will not be affected. The front of her queue area will probably be changed. And then the arch is going to be going away, which I do have some thoughts and feelings on, but I need to still process those. But it's fine.
Yeah, things are changing in Hollywood studios, man. We've obviously got Strapless coming in. Rock and Roller Coaster will be changing at some point. And this area is also a big one to get a new makeover in the next couple of years. So that's
And
kind of crazy.
it seems like it's going to be a pretty quick turnaround. It's supposed to close. Did they say it was going to close end of this year, or it's going to close in
Good
beginning
question.
of 2026?
I think we got to hang on. Let me see if they actually announced the dates of closure. Hold on.
I think they allude to it, but it's like written out in the middle of a sentence.
I don't know if it was like closing in 2026. Oh, no. It is going, September 25th, 2025. Oh, that's, sorry.
See?
Hold on. And
Or-
that is, okay, so that's Animation Courtyard and Disney Junior Play and Dance. Those are closing September 25th. Okay.
They're
Got it.
planning on a really quick turnover. I think they want this done in like less than 6 months is my bet.
They do because they're opening it next year, and I think they are shooting for summer. So there you go.
I'm excited.
Yep, it's gonna look good. I think it's gonna fit the theme a little bit better. Not be so
Heaven
out of place
forbid
with Launch
animation come back to Animation Courtyard.
I know. Some Star Wars peeps on the socials were a little upset, but I'm like, y'all, there's a
You
whole
weren't going
lane.
in there anyway.
There's a
You were hanging
whole
out
lane.
over in Batu.
Yeah, right. You were using it for a backdrop in your photos, and that's it. Like, I didn't see anyone going in there.
You go to actual Ogas. Don't do the tiny bar with no great lighting. Like there's no lighting over there.
Yeah.
So like you're not getting that good of photos.
Yeah, it's
Like-
everything's gonna be fine. Come on
Yes.
over to our launch bay where there's also nothing going on.
See?
Oh, now
This
it's our
gives
turn
me
to get
hope
a
that
little.
maybe they'll do something with your launch bay also.
Maybe. Again, well, we both have a full Star Tours that isn't connected to Galaxy's Edge.
Right.
It's just a whole mess, y'all. So anyway, heading over to Disneyland, we did get both the Halloween foodie guide and the Halloween merch guide. Now the merch guide, of course, is going to be online. That's on DisneyStore.com. It is currently up. You can actually go and shop and purchase the first round of Halloween items. We got some fun jerseys, spirit jersey, pillows. I think there's ear hat involved. The actual headband ears are not out yet, but lots of home stuff, which is really cute. The wreath, the giant jack-o'-lanterns, Mickey and Minnie. Super cute stuff that came out. And then our foodie guide did drop as well, so you can see everything that's going to be offered, new and returning, both at Disneyland and DCA. And it's a really, really good list this year. I'm so looking forward to it. I did post a little video on it, but it's looking pretty dang awesome. I'm gonna say the churros look great, the drinks, and what else was like a big. People are really excited for a lot of the returning items, like the ube soft serve, the potatoes. We got the potatoes, the bulgogi potatoes.
Danielle's excited about the potatoes.
Yeah. I think it's the, oh my gosh, was a celebration potato, something like that, where it's like Thanksgiving dinner and a potato. So good. That's gonna probably be there through at least Thanksgiving, but we'll see. And yeah, it's looking real good.
And I was
Very, very
pulling on
excited.
my calendar because typically what happens is they usually drop everything Halloween literally like the day or two before August, or it usually always falls on a Friday.
Mhm.
So I'm kind of thinking it's either going to drop overnight from July 31st on a Thursday to August 1st, the Friday. Probably at Disney Springs at World of Disney, and then probably over at your World of Disney also in California.
We'll see if it comes. I've heard through the grapevine and through people who know merch at the parks that we will not be getting any merch until next week.
Really?
Yeah. So the first week of August, and going into the second week, I think. Yeah.
See, and that would be, I would not be surprised based off how many things have been delayed getting to us and to the US. So we should make our bets. If we think it's going to
Place
drop
your bets.
in Disney World on August 1st and then August 8th over in Disneyland. We'll have to see. We'll have to reconvene at the next episode to see what actually happens.
We shall reconvene. We'll see and keep y'all posted on that. But we also have holidays at the Disneyland Resort. We have some news there, and we need to talk about this, Danielle.
Because Megan,
You already know. You know what I'm going to say.
I think I do know what you're going to say. Is it about the Clarabelle's dining?
Okay, that I'm really excited for.
Because
That's
that is the
cute as all
only
heck.
reason why I'm thinking about making a trip during Christmas time to
You have to
Disneyland.
come out here. You have to come out here. Absolutely. Yes. Like
Y'all.
it's our girl Clarabelle. She's getting her moment, everyone. She's getting her own character dining, her own theme.
And it's not even just her, but it is. So the character dining, what is that? It's called. It's where it's at. It's over in the Grand Californian, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so the character dining in the Grand Californian in Disneyland is going to be themed to, oh my gosh, what is it? Scrooge's story.
There is going to be a Mickey's Christmas Carol feast
Christmas
at
Carol.
Storytellers Cafe, and brunch is going to be Daisy's holiday pajama party.
No, we want Scrooge and we want Marley Goofy.
Yeah.
He's in his ghost form with the chains and everything. We
Mhm.
saw this in 2020 when he was social distance and that you couldn't meet this version of Goofy. But now he's going to be able to be there. Yes, I am literally thinking about flying out to California for a costume character. It's going to be great.
You got to come out. Absolutely.
Ugh.
Yes. I think that's a must. I'm not seeing Claire Balls, by the way. I don't know what is. It's
Is
not.
Claire, I think she's in there. She's in a like a Victorian inspired outfit.
Oh my God, she is. You're right. Her outfit. Yes. Okay, so it's her outfit for the Mickey's Christmas. Okay, for the Mickey's Christmas Carol feast. Oh my gosh, she's stunning. I love the dress.
Are
Yes.
fantastic.
Incredible.
I'm so excited. So that's why I want to go over there. Is there something that really spoke to you, Megan, in the Disneyland holiday reveal?
Yeah.
Which one
I'm
was-
mad
Why?
because, and I listen, I understand. I get it. They just introduced a new World of Color. World of Color Season of Light will not be happening this year. And don't even get me started, because I'm like, is it really that flipping hard to change the show? I guess it is. But Season of Light will not be happening. And it's bumming me out. Because it is, if you're listening to the show, it is my number one nighttime spectacular at the Disney Resort.
I'm shocked because, like, I just think of like Epcot, right, where they don't change it for the holidays, but then once Christmas season starts, sometime. Well, I don't know if they do they do this for the new one? They did for Illuminations, but then they added a holiday song as the finale, and I'm like, they could totally do that for World of Color.
If they decided to do the finale song like at the end of it, because I think the only issue that I have with World of Color Happiness is the ending. I think it's very anticlimactic. I don't think it's a great ending. If they decided to put in Let There Be Peace on Earth into that, I'd be totally fine with it. Fine with it. But I don't think they're gonna make that happen.
Oh.
And it's really sad. It's really sad because I don't think it's on theme. They're changing everything else for Halloween and for Christmas except World of Color, and I'm not happy.
I was so distracted by everybody's costumes. I did not even realize when I was reading through everything.
Oh, I think someone pointed it out on Instagram, and I was like, "Are you serious right now?" So yeah.
So we know how Megan feels. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, I'll tell you how I really feel about that for sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay, thanks Disney. Awesome. And my favorite part is about the holiday season, and they're not making it happen. So
Oh goodness.
fun.
Well, and what's this other news? Speaking of the parks and change and everything, is this new news or is this old news that's finally being revisited again?
Probably revisited. Yeah, because
this was announced a little while ago that Disney was going to be investing $30 billion over the next decade into the parks, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And this can be happening to Florida and California to enhance our offerings, create jobs, and support the U.S. economy. That's great. And I think it's just the numbers now are finally starting to come out of that and seeing where that's happening
right
here as we're moving forward, because that was announced kind of during D23 last year, and now it's been we're at a year mark since then almost
around that time. Yeah. And
so I think
it's being revisited, I think, because they're going to start breaking ground, relatively soon in both parks and both resorts.
Oh, ground's already broke.
Right, exactly. Ground's already broke.
Like Villains Land?
For Villains Land, for cars over there. So all Magic Kingdom's going to get like a huge upgrade, right? We are getting Avatar, a whole Esplanade change, and the bridge over harbor, and that's huge.
Yeah.
So lots of things are going to be happening very, very soon. That's the reason Run Disney races are not going to be happening again over here. Too much construction going on. So yeah, I think that's the reason they're kind of revisiting the numbers here.
Mm-hmm.
So, but speaking of numbers, Fantastic Four, y'all, we were just talking about it. It topped 200 mil at the global box office, which is pretty big and something that I think Marvel, the MCU needed, Disney definitely needed. So it was the biggest debut of the year for Marvel, and it as well deserved. It's a great movie about family, and I think it's beautifully done. The visuals are really pretty stunning. So yeah, I'm happy for them. Glad that it is doing so well.
I think it is pretty cool. The I don't know, in the box office numbers, is that what they wanted? Does that mean that they broke budget? Like, is that good? How much was the budget for this movie? How much did they pay Pedro Pascal? I don't know.
I feel like the budget was they probably broke even, at least on the first weekend. Obviously, it's going to stay in the box office. It's going to stay at theaters for a while, so it'll keep making money. But I think that they...
This is what happens when you actually put a marketing budget towards something properly, and you invite out the correct people to the marketing things.
Right.
Unlike
they have been marketing
anyway, that's a rant for another time.
They've been marketing this movie for over a year.
Literally,
they've been getting everything out as much as they can for over a year. So there's no shortage of marketing on that front. Like, Fantastic Four got the coverage for a long time.
Yeah.
So, well, good for them. Very happy. We will not be getting another MCU film until next November. So there you go. Glad they made their money right now.
I can hold you over until then, y'all.
Until Spider-Man next year. All right. Well, Danielle, we didn't do this last week. I think, is it time for
we need a game in our life
from our game master, Chris? Chris, are you there?
I'm here. Let's play a game.
Hi, Chris.
Yay! Hi, Chris.
So happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me again. We're going to be playing a game. People know it. People love it. This is the movie timestamp game.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
Let's
yes,
go.
yes.
So the way this works is I will give you 2 decades to choose from. You'll pick a decade, then I will play a movie from that decade. You'll then have to pick a timestamp within the movie. I'll play like maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds of it, depending on what we're listening to, and you'll have to guess what the movie is. We'll take turns, but if you don't know it, you obviously have help from your co-host. The stakes are low. So we'll start with Danielle. You're the first one up on my screen today.
Okay.
So we're gonna go. Let's try the 2000s, the knots. Sometimes people say the knots. I like that.
No, does somebody actually say that? Is that a thing?
Yeah, the knots. That they say that in the UK.
Oh,
that.
well, that's not right. So we're not going to say that.
Okay. We're alienating people in the UK, but it's okay.
No, we love our friends over in the UK. We loved having them on the virtual hang also.
So in spite of that, we'll just say the knots or the tens.
I guess the knots.
The knots. Okay, so this movie is going to be 1 hour and 22 minutes. Go ahead and pick a point in which you would like to.
Let's do an hour and 3 minutes.
Hour and 3 minutes. All right, here we go. This is an hour and 3 minutes in. Movie from the knots. I don't know why I enjoy saying the knots so much. Maybe that's something I need to work on privately. Here we go. This is a little bit of this movie.
Oh my god, I knew it.
What do you think?
It's Emperor's New Groove.
I knew it. I
course
knew
it
it
is.
from
Of course it
I
is.
knew it from you saying how long the movie was. We literally just watched this last night. It was the movie we watched when I got back. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yes,
That's very
it's a
funny.
good calm down movie, and it's like you said, it's only
so
what, an hour and
good.
30 minutes, if that.
Yeah, it's
It's
a short one.
It's not even an hour and 30. I love it so much. It's like, it's perfection. You owe me a new acorn. That's my favorite of all time. It's
All right,
so
Megan.
good.
Let's give it a shot. We'll go through the 20s or the 80s.
As in the 1920s? Oh my god. Let's do
It'll be the
80s.
the 2020s. How about that? That's what it is.
the two. Because like the 20s don't even have movies in them, right?
No, they do. They're just black and white shorts with barely any
real
audio.
old. Steamboat
Yeah,
Willie.
it would be very difficult if there's no audio.
Right. Let's do. You know what? No. What's gonna be harder? I feel like the 80s will be harder. Let's do the 80s.
Okay. And so that movie is going to be an hour and 33 minutes. What do you think?
Oh, let's do minutes 47.
47. All right, here we go. Here is your movie. Oh no, it's just music.
It's very delicate, the lawn. You don't want to overwater, really.
What do you think?
Whoa, that's really hard.
Mhm.
Do you know it, Danielle?
I'm trying to think really hard because like the voice actor sounds so familiar.
Mhm.
You don't want to overwater.
What movie from the 80s had like a prominent lawn scene, possibly?
Lawn scene?
Mm-hmm. We mentioned that you have to water the lawns, so. Do you want to try another timestamp? We can make the rules as we go. So if you want to hear another
True.
portion, we can do it.
All right. Since it's my lucky number, minute 23.
Minute 23.
Is,
All right,
is,
so
it
this is
is it animated? Chris?
not
Did we get that
animated.
hint?
It's not animated,
It's
but
okay. So I thought it was live action.
Okay.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
See, I was hung up on it being animated.
so this is a minute 23. This is not going to help. This is the opening credits. I don't even remember this part in the movie.
Oh my god.
That's not going to help. I'm just going to scoot you to a part that may help. I don't know if it is or not. I'm just going to go. This is a minute and
Okay.
two.
So Adam, that was my thinking too. Is it Honey I Shrunk the Kids?
Adam got it. It is Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
That's okay. No, I'm
Wow.
not even. I'm not lying when I say this. I was actually gonna guess that, and I
That's
think
okay.
it was the
the
live
s-
action that tipped me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that line I did not remember, but I do remember that music, right? Because you said there was opening credit music.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So that music played in Hollywood studios around the Honey I Shrunk the Kids playground area at certain
Mhm.
points, and that's where I was like, "Oh, that sounds weirdly familiar." I just could not land the movie title.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was a
the,
good one.
The scene
I,
that
I
the
wanted it to be
first
tough,
clip,
and it was.
That was a
It was
tough
tough.
one. That was good.
Yeah.
the scene from the first clip was Ray Selinsky, I think it was. Is that his name?
Yes.
Yeah. Rick Moranis
makes
talking to
sense.
some people in his backyard while he's in the midst of searching for his children. And then the first clip was the opening titles, which is animated, so there's just a bunch
But
of
that
music.
explains why the voice actor was so familiar too.
Of course, he's the nation's. Is he? He could be our dad, right? The nation's father. I don't want to like take away from my dad, but
Yeah.
Ray Selinsky seemed pretty cool. Anyway, here we go. This one we'll do one more. You guys can hang out together and do it.
Okay.
Do you want to pick let's do the 2020s or the 2010s?
20s.
I guess we should do 20s.
20s. Okay.
Mhm.
So this one is going to be 1 hour and 42 minutes.
Ooh.
I'm thinking around like the 50-minute mark.
Yeah, let's do that.
50-minute mark. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Come on. Who wants to say it?
Moana 2.
Moana 2 is right.
Oh, is that what that was? I couldn't hear it, but yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it's,
just straight up
Get
music. It was a little,
Lost.
yeah.
Yeah.
Aw,
So that's the
cool.
game. Thank you so much for having me on.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Chris.
Chris.
That was so fun. Thank you.
All right. I hate that. Like, no, I don't hate it, but that was a tough one. The Honey I Shrunk the Kids one. That was a tough
That was
question. I wasn't
hard.
ready for that one.
Same. And I was definitely wanting a little bit of a tougher one, and I got what I asked for. Because
Yeah, you did.
I don't even think I've seen Honey I Shrunk the Kids all the way through.
Same.
Because
Because-
the first time I was introduced to Honey I Shrunk the Kids was through Honey I Shrunk the Audience. And when I tell you
Right.
that 3D show traumatized me as a child, I
Same.
wanted nothing to do with that show or
Right.
that movie. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I love Will pointed out that yes, the audio that we got was like, what about this? And it's her lifting her dress with the knife right there on her thigh.
And Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, no, it's a good part.
Great,
Anyway,
great scene, great movie.
Let's talk about what we're actually here for. And it's going to be our top 10 Disney park sights, sounds, and smells. But our part 2, so this is going to be our 5 through 1. Did I start us off last time?
You did, yes.
Okay. Would you like to recap and then get into what your number 5 is?
Yes, I can. So my number 10 was any popcorn stand at Disneyland. Number 9 was the after rain smell and environment, specifically at Christmas time. Number 8, the gingerbread scent in the Haunted Mansion ballroom scene for Haunted Mansion Holiday. 7, the pirates sounds, as in like the stuff and that the animatronics say, "We're going to sink your ship," and the "don't be shaken," the literally scenes back to back. And then number 6 was the bread factory. The Boudin bread factory in DCA.
Yes.
And my number 5, everyone, we're going to stay in DCA. This is going to be visual, so it's a sight. And it's going to be Cars Land at night after it has rained, from both looking right directly down Radiator Springs and also the archway coming from San Francisco back into Cars Land.
With it like
the whole mountain scene at night. Yeah.
At night, and then with it like, but specifically after it rains?
That not super specifically after it rains. That could be any night.
Okay.
Yeah. I just love that view. This is a great transition from the big archway, seeing, it's obvious it is forced perspective, but it just looks so good with the mountains all lit up and the waterfalls on your right hand side. They have that little monument right in the middle of Radiator Springs Racers. It's perfection. And then I love that when you are looking at Radiator Springs and it just rained, you can see the reflection of the lights in
the neon and everything.
on the ground. Right, exactly. So it's like you're looking at a mirrored image of it. It's pretty cool. So that's why I chose that one for my number 5.
That's a good one.
Thank you. Love myself some Cars Land. All right. How about you? Your recap and your 5.
Okay. My recap is sound of the Liberty Bell whenever she interrupted me. R.I.P. Number 9 was the sight of the Liberty Bell at the Haunted Mansion in the evening time. R.I.P. Number 8 is the Vamos Vamos song from the little cavalcade that happens here in Magic Kingdom. Number 7 was the smell of the Polynesian Resort, especially the lobby area. And then number 6 was Your Attention Please, for the Disneyland sound announcing that the train is pulling into the station.
Love it.
And surprisingly enough, number 5 was another sound, but I'm like, is this really going to make my top sounds? And yes, it does. It is the bye-bye from Star Tours.
Oh my gosh. So good. So good.
Because every other person, that's,
they know it's coming.
They know it's
they're
coming.
They're going to say it. Yeah. Yeah.
Please wait for the exit doors. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
Thank you for flying Star Tours. Bye-bye. Yep,
literally, that's
and
number
Will
5
in the
right
Will
there.
In the chat's like, it's the Kaiser lady. It is the Kaiser lady. Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. She's got that voice, man. And yeah, and I definitely, people either say it with her or they say it immediately after her.
Immediately after.
When they read Star Tours.
Like, first time riders also will say it immediately after her.
Yep. Whether you're a first time rider or it's your 100th time riding Star Tours. Yeah. And it's great. It's great. Disney knows what they're doing, y'all. That's a good one. I like it. I like that you included that.
Good.
Don't necessarily love the ride because it makes me nauseous, but I do like that sound as well.
Right.
Good one. All right. Number 4. Okay, now we're getting down to it, y'all. And probably the ones that are a little more predictable. It's going to be Soarin' over California, specifically the pine scent and the orange scent. How can you not love those from Soarin' over California? I mean, it's just So the moment you get into that redwood scene, you immediately smell it when you're over the water. And then the orange groves from, I believe it's Camarillo is where you're flying over, I think. Yeah, Camarillo. In that one. It's just so good. And it comes back around during Food and Wine every year for DCA. So it's like March to April. So we're able to experience it again. I would never include anything from Soarin' Around the World in here. Sorry, I just don't appreciate the fake scents from that one. To me, these are just more real and more naturey, and I love that. And I think they're so spot on. I wish I could just bottle it up and take it home, you know?
Right. You only can buy so many of the Bose Candle Company.
Exactly. And like it just brings back so many memories because Soarin' Over California was there first, and it's my childhood essentially. So yeah, that had to be in my top 5. Basically all the scents from Soarin' Over California. Except for they do use the Fiji one from Soarin' Around the World. They now use that in the Malibu scene. Don't appreciate that. So I am only saying it's the pine and the orange scents.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow, I love how specific you got in that. That was great.
Oh, I'm very passionate about my Soarins. Absolutely.
Yeah, you are. Wow. Okay. Well, what's funny is that your number 5 was very similar to my number 4.
Ooh, okay.
It's also Cars Land related, but I put more at like that dusk time where it's like almost completely dark out, but the sun's still setting a little bit. I think it just makes everything look like that really pop of red.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I really like is more of that in between, like like I will stand there and watch as the sun goes away completely. But
the life could
time,
be a dream time.
Literally, yes, but a little after that. So like after the shabooms happened, after the rest of everybody has run off now to get onto racers, then I'm the one still hanging out, and I'm like, okay, no, we gotta wait for it to do its finale all the way, and then you enjoy it at nighttime.
I like it. Yep, totally get it. And I was thinking, around sunset is also a good spot, especially to see the mountains, and when the lights have turned on, but it's still not quite dark yet, you know? So
it's great
I like
photo
that.
hour. It
is great photo hour.
Because you get everything.
That's a good point. Nice. Okay. I like just the slight differences in the 5 and 4. That's
just
great.
Like off by 30 minutes.
No, I love that. And that's why it's so personal, you know? It's based on our experiences and basically just our, you know, point of views and our preferences in terms of what we love about both all Disney parks, really. So I love that. Okay, yay. Moving on to what we got 3. Oh yeah. my 3 and I don't think this is gonna last very much longer, everyone. It's the Autopia cars. I love the smell of gasoline. I'm sorry. I don't like go out of my way to seek it out.
I was really debating if I was going to include this in my list, and I did not. Okay. But like that probably would make my bonus list. But yes, I understand this, Megan. I really do.
I don't know what it is. I've liked it basically all my life. Ever since I can remember, I've liked the smell of fuel and gasoline. And being around the Autopia cars brings back so many memories of being a kid and wanting to do Autopia because it was the one you could do as a young kid. And we were always so excited to drive our own car when we got tall enough and all that stuff and get our license and everything, because that was a big thing. Like you would get it every single time, right? When you would go on Autopia when it was operated or sponsored by Chevron. So it just brings back so many memories, and I do like the smell of gas. And for those who are unaware, Honda is supposed to be bringing these electric vehicles in or making the cars electric, so I believe that smell is supposed to go away, but we don't know when that's happening.
I'll believe it when I see it.
It was announced like last year, and
wasn't it announced almost 2 years ago now?
Maybe 2 years ago, yeah, and nothing's happened since. They said later this year it's going to happen. Highly doubt that.
Right. And y'all, the reason why we have doubts on this is that there are having to take a battery that can last for a full park day. Now, mind you, this is also Disneyland too. And they are open from 8 a.m. to like midnight. So it has to, you can maybe have half the cars off the track for half that time, but still, battery fuel cells that are going to last in heat in such a small vehicle for a long duration of time, and there's no chance of them exploding. It's a safety thing. They have to pass double the safety criteria that they would basically on the road because they're in the theme park.
Yeah. I feel like they're coming up on a lot of hurdles, and they were so confident in it a couple years ago, but I just feel like it's I feel like that they're experiencing many obstacles, like you said, first for safety, and then also the technology and the money to do this is huge, and it is all sponsored by Honda. Honda is the one doing this.
Honda's like, oh, this might be a little more expensive.
Like,
we thought you only had 30 cars. What do you mean you have almost 90? What's up with that?
Yeah, only almost 100 cars. What? And you got to have 4 lanes operating during the busy seasons. Yeah. Not an easy task. So we'll see. We'll let y'all know when that gets updated.
Rant in the middle of this real quick that my goal, and I'm going to voice this out there, is that when I'm there in August, I want to ride the Autotopia cars. I didn't get to ride them the time before.
Yes. I love you, but Autopia.
Autopia.
Thank you.
Autopia. Autopia.
We did.
I know.
I think we brought this up to Bob Gurr, even, the man who made the ride.
And the man called me out. Anyway, the Autopia cars. I didn't get to ride them last time because we literally sat down in our vehicle and then we got evac'd out. So we got a fast pass and we went to Big Thunder Mountain instead. And I'm like, but I want to ride the cars. I was like a 5-year-old complaining that I couldn't drive the car.
But it's so your speed, and I mean that very literally. It is your speed.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We loved Big Thunder Mountain, but it was,
it's true.
Yeah. I just want to drive them. I haven't done it in so long. And every time that I've gone, either it's been down, like almost every single time I've been in California, or I was like, we waited in line. We were there. And then they closed down. Dagnabbit. It's going to happen this time.
It's going to happen. 3rd time's a charm. I don't know how many times you've tried it, but I'm just going to say 3rd time's a charm.
Like 4th, actually. So this would be like the 5th.
4th time's a charm. Okay. Okay, we're going to make it happen. We'll get Danielle on Autopia through a full track of Autopia.
Yes.
Okay, what is your 3?
My number 3 is going to be... Oh, do I want this one here? Yes, I still want this one here. It is... Sorry. I just put A Sunny Day in Toontown.
Aww.
Because...
I love that.
Literally, I don't know, like... Maybe not with so many screaming kids there, but when it's like pretty calm, like if you're just, y'all don't pay attention to the people around you is what I'm saying. Just go in and look at the skyline and the perfect transition in between the clouds into like the natural sky. And when it's a beautiful, like perfect match blue, like you're like, this is why people believe there's a Disney Dome. Okay. It's because of this scene right here. And it matches almost too perfectly because you feel like you're in the Toon location. So that's where I just put the visual, the sights of A Sunny Day in Toontown. And I do love the new music in Toontown. I think it's great. The whole aesthetic is great. I do love nighttime in Toontown. I think is also one of my favorites. But just that visual of the skyline and the fake clouds matching perfectly with the sky. Perfection.
I love that. Okay. Very, very interesting. That would probably be number 100 on my list.
Really?
Toontown during the day? Absolutely not. Will avoid at all
that's why I said not the people's. Not the people's, just the aesthetic. Like you can, maybe it's from the art side of me. And I'm just like, I appreciate the architectural structure and the design. It's really what it is.
I totally get it because I much prefer Toontown at night when it's way less busy. You still get the nice sounds from the music and the fountain and everything. But no, you cannot. The skyline doesn't match. So I totally get that. Yeah.
Did you see Twin Sauce's dance video with Daisy?
Yes, it was so good. With Daisy, yeah.
I am still shook about it. I actually need to text them after the show and just be like, I'm still thinking about it because I'm obsessed.
It looks so good too. Whatever like preset they use on their videos, it just looks fantastic.
Well, they use their fancy camera rig. They don't even use like a regular iPhone. They use the fancy camera.
That's right. And then they play it from TikTok or something, or the
their phone. They play the audio in their ear.
Their method is amazing. They do such a good job.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway.
well, I love that, Danielle. Good choice.
Thank
for
you.
not for me.
Yeah.
No, I love it. Number 2 for me is gonna be more Christmas time. This is a smell, and it's gonna be the gingerbread scent from the Snope on Main Street, in front of Small World, and also Rivers of America. Wherever Snope falls, we do have scented Snope for the holidays, and it is gingerbread scented, and I love it. It's gotten more faint over the years, I think, but it's still there, and it just brings back years and years of holiday memories from the parks. I love that they actually scent it. They didn't do it when they first brought in Snope or the snow. It was not scented. I think they did it a couple years in. But yeah, it does still smell like gingerbread, and it's the best.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, all the feels, all the memories associated with it. Had to put it at number 2.
See, and I was like, do I put in very like Christmas specific ones, because that was magical, seeing the snow fall on Main Street, and then also back there in Small World, and I was just and then the music y'all do over top of it. I was like, this is beautiful. Oh my god! Like, I was getting emotional, and Megan was there to testify and witness to it. But yeah, no, I was like, maybe I don't know. So a lot of the ones I pick, I feel like, are ones that you can still see on the everyday.
Yeah, and that's great. That's great. I definitely included a lot more Christmas time.
That's okay,
because I just love the holidays.
Yes.
All right. How about your 2?
Number 2 is very Danielle coded and very specific to me. It is the end of Country Bear Jamboree, and it's the goodbye, and it's when Henry goes to Sammy and says, "What do you think, Sammy?" And then Sammy the raccoon that pops up right there, and he's wearing his little cowboy hat now, and he's adorable, and I love him so much. He says, "I say, y'all come back. You hear?" Freaking love that line in that raccoon.
That's so good. Yeah.
So
Cute.
it's the y'all come back. You hear?
So cute. I love that. That's a good one, and very Dapper Danielle coded.
Very Dapper Danielle coded.
It's perfect. It's perfect. I love the new Country Bear Jamboree. And yeah, did he say that in the original version too?
He did. So that was something that was kept from the original, and it was also Sammy, but he was on top of Henry's head originally. So now he's off to the side, and they are adorable, and I love them.
That's awesome. Love it. Nice. All right. Well, y'all, we are down to our number 1 pick for this countdown. Thank you so much for listening to both episodes for this countdown. We've had so much fun talking about this theme specifically, and we are coming at you with a new countdown next week. So appreciate you being here. Number 1 of the Disney sights, sounds, and smells for me, I think, comes as a surprise to literally no one. You don't even have to be a Disney fan to understand. It is Pirates water. Walking into Pirates of the Caribbean, specifically in Disneyland. I think that it's the same in Disney World, but I'm talking about Disneyland because I just love our entrance into the building, and it's the bromine that slaps you in the face, and you're just like, oh man. And it's always really nice and cool in there. For some reason it's freezing cold in Pirates all the time, and it's just iconic. It's iconic. People have made videos about it. People have talked about it on TV. It's just great. So yeah, it is because of the bromine. So Pirates water is my number 1, and I think will be for the rest of my life.
Cleaning chemical, people, get used to it.
That's how you know you've made it in Disneyland.
Yes, exactly. Well, what's funny is my number 1 is also water-based, but it's not the same, funny enough.
Okay.
Mine
Where's
is
yours
very
from?
specific to Florida, in that working in the resorts and picking up very early morning shifts and having to walk through some of the very grassy, wooded areas in the resorts. And it is the smell of the fresh cut grass when they come around first thing in the morning, and then the sprinklers come on right afterwards, and it's the Florida swamp water mixed in with the grass smell, and it is unlike anything in particular, but you only can usually smell it like when you're like walking around early in the morning. And it's before the sun's completely come up, before everything's dried up. And just so many good memories of that is what that is.
So did you smell it when you picked me up at 5 a.m. for the wedding?
Yes, I did. And I think I even said that to you when I was like, I rolled down the window specifically. I was just like, this smell right here. And because it was from Port Orleans, Riverside and French Quarter, where I would work in the mornings or be out on the water, setting up pirates cruises and stuff like that. That smell is so nostalgia for me, but also like such a great memory. I love that.
That's amazing. Wow. Okay. Dang, I need to wake up a little bit early. I mean, maybe we probably smelled it getting ready for races and stuff over there.
Totally. Well, and then that's the thing is that over in the concrete, you don't smell it as much. You have to be in a super grassy area. And Port Orleans, Riverside, and French Quarter, it's all grass and all woods. That's the only reason why you smell it.
So I've definitely smelled it before. Okay, I like that. Honestly, the morning dew, the fresh cut grass smells all amazing. And maybe Florida has that extra something because there's just a lot of moisture in the air in general.
Exactly.
And I can see that. Okay. Nice. There you go. That's a good number one. I love that. Yeah, so both of ours were kind of water-based.
They were, and which I'm not surprised by. And I love our list, though. They are very unique and special to us. I think that's great.
Indeed. I would have been so surprised if we had any sort of crossover, because we
were close. The Cars one was off by 1 in like 30 minutes also.
True. Very true. We're close. But being from the different coasts and having different preferences, definitely a more of a, personal list with quite a few differences. But that's why we love doing these. That's why we love our countdowns.
Right.
And we thank you for listening to them. So appreciate you all being here. We are so excited to, again, bring you a new theme for next week. Very, very excited. And hope you enjoyed. But until we see you next time, have a very magical day.
And night, sleep tight, dream of churros tonight. Goodness. Or even like the rain wet smell at Fort Wilderness Campground in the morning.
Something like that, because that's also a very grassy
so good
area. Yeah.
Anyway.
To have your name at the end of our new episodes and to receive a bunch of magical perks, please check out our Patreon via the link in the episode notes.
Or visit patreon.com/Disney Countdown Show. We'll see you there.